Hello friends, so today's session is all about Ubuntu operating system. We will be discussing about Ubuntu operating system, what is Ubuntu operating system and how to download and install it in our VMware Workstation player. So let's get started without wasting any more time. If you are new on my channel, so like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notification of all my new videos. So let's get started. Started. So friends, what is Ubuntu? So Ubuntu is basically an Linux distribution which is used for ethical hacking purposes. So the latest version of Ubuntu operating system is 21.10. It is not LTS, so I have downloaded Ubuntu 21.10 version. For now I am going to install Ubuntu 21.10 version. You can download the Ubuntu 20.4 LTS. Basically LTS means the long-term support, which means 5 years of free security and maintenance is provided by the Ubuntu. So let's get started. We are going to install it. You can download it from here. You can click just on this download button. It will start the downloading process. So I have already downloaded, so I'm not gonna download it again. So simply what we have to do is to just open up our VMware Workstation. Here we are going to create our virtual machine. Click on the create a new virtual machine, and we will go with recommended typical. Next, and after that you have to select your Ubuntu drive where you have downloaded it. So it is my ISO file. Click on open. So as you can see, it is showing us that this operating system will use uh, easy install. If you will do this easy install, you will get all the installation process by default. You don't have to do anything. As you can see, this is the documentation of easy install. You can read it from here, VMware Workstation. So when the new virtual machine detects an operating system that supports easy install, the wizard prompt you for information about. You can read all these guidelines. So I am gonna quit it and click on next. After that you have to select your name. We will going with FK and your username, which is cyber zone, and the password, you have to select your password. So select it and click on next. So we will replace the virtual machine name with Ubuntu 21.10, and we are going to change the location where we want to download it, where we want to install it. So you can select any drive you want to and create a new folder with Ubuntu. Okay, and click on the next button. So now you have to select the disk space which you want to provide to your VMware Workstation Pro to your Ubuntu operating system. So 20 is enough for us, but I want to provide it more. So store virtual disk as a single file. If you will split the virtual disk into multiple files, splitting the disk make it easier to move the virtual machine to another computer, but may reduce performance with very large disk. So that's why I am going to store it in a single file. So click on next, and as you can see, all the hardware settings are as default, but I am going to change it. Customize hardware, and you if 2 GB of RAM is enough for this Ubuntu operating system, but I'm going to provide it all the available RAM which is available from my system. So here we are for processors, so I'm going to use it all processors, and at that point we are going to use replace the NAT adapter with bridged adapter. And after that, just click on close and click on finish. So as you can see, now our virtual machine environment has been created and Ubuntu is started the installation process. So we don't have to do anything now. We have to just sit and wait for this to complete the installation process. So it is showing that click in the virtual screen to send keystrokes. Is installed to installing Ubuntu. Internet connection is required for Ubuntu. That's all. That's it. We have the internet connection. Let's double check it. Yes, we are connected with the internet. So click on it. So friends, as you can see, the installation process has been started in our VMware workstation. Then Ubuntu is loading and installing its files. So it is verifying the installation configuration, and it will take some time to complete the installation process. So it will also need internet access to download some files, some extra files for this Ubuntu operating system. So if you have the fast internet connection, you will install it as faster. So I have skipped the video. So now as you can see, our Ubuntu operating system has been installed in our VMware workstation, and it is rebooting the operating system to make changes. And now it will redirect us to the login page of our Ubuntu operating system. And as you can see, our login page has been opened, and from here we are going to log in into our Ubuntu operating system using our password, which we have created in the beginning of this session. So go ahead and log in into your user account. So as you can see, now our Ubuntu operating system is loaded, and we have successfully installed this Ubuntu operating system. Now we are going to set up some things. First of all, you have to click on this do not send the system info, and after that click on the next button. And from here we are again going to click on next. We are not going to allow privacy, and we are done here. So we have done this setting. Click on the done tab, and that's it. We have successfully downloaded the Ubuntu operating system and installed it on our VMware Workstation 16 Pro. And that's it for my today's session, and I hope you have learned something valuable from my today's session. If you have learned it, so like, share and subscribe, and press the bell icon to get the notification of all my videos.